I just know we worked. We worked hard. My brother said we had so much fun. We didn't know we were working our tail off every day because with 6 of us kids, we made work kind of fun. But when my mom and dad took over the farm after they were married for a few years, my mom said, I'll do anything, but I'm not going in that cow barn. I'm not milking them cows. So my 2 brothers learned how. There was 2 brothers and then me. As they grew up and got older and married and left home, there was me and then my next younger brother. And so we had to do the milking. But yeah, we spend a lot of time in the hay barn, the cow barn. We helped fill silo, bale the hay, cut sedan, uh, everything. But mom took care of the garden. But then when we got back up to the house, we had to help mom, clean. Every Saturday we had to clean the house from the top floor to the bottom. And if we got our work done in time, mom said, you can go to a dance over at Colwich. Might be a wedding dance, might be an anniversary dance, whatever. We got to go out, and we never walked out the door that dad didn't say, hey, come here, let me give you some money. Dad always made sure we had money to go wherever we were going to go. So all the way through school, and then, like I say, the older 2 boys started going to work and college, and that left the rest of us 4 to help mom and dad. And thank God we were all healthy. We milked up to 75 cows at one time, but we had the machines to do it and everything. We didn't have to do it by hand, thank God, or we'd still be out there milking them. So then when I got in high school, things got a little better because mom knew we were growing up and we wanted to go out more and everything. And we would go to West Street in Wichita. There was a Pizza Hut. And I had just met Steve through his mom, where I worked at the Wichita Public Schools. And there was like 4 or 5 of us girls went to the Pizza Hut after a football game. We wanted to go get pizza. We get in the Pizza Hut, and one of them says, Jan, let's call Steve to come over and have pizza with us. And I thought, okay. So we go out of the Pizza Hut, and there's one of those telephones where the phone booth. We all got in this booth to see if we could get in it, like they show on back in the day. We all got in that phone booth, and we was packed in there like sardines. And we called him. We said, Steve, what are you doing? Oh, not too much. Why? Come over to West Street. We're having pizza. Come over and have pizza with us. So he came over there. And of course, we got unpacked out of the telephone booth. And that's how my friends met my husband. It was because we was packed in this telephone booth, and then later on we had pizza. But yeah, once I graduated from high school, I wanted to be a PE teacher. And I thought, man, that'd be so cool to teach PE, because I made straight A's. I was good at it. I could even beat the teacher in some things, ping pong, badminton, some of the things I couldn't beat the PE teacher in. But as time went on, it just didn't work out because mom and dad still needed us at home, somebody to keep the milking going and dad farming. And I was going to go to St. Mary's of the Plains in Dodge City because that's where my brother was at. And it never happened because once I met him, went to work for the Wichita Public Schools, everything just fell into place, I guess, like we wanted it to, and got married and lived happily ever after. It's been that way ever since. And we talk about it even today. We think that we never had a real fight or a real spat where we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, yet. We can't even remember fighting because we just got along so great. So then his mom would say, yeah, Steve, you can thank me. I found her for you because we worked in the same office, but not always in the same room. But we'd see each other every day.
I still think they tag team.
Yeah, he thinks we what I want to say, teamed up on him and said, hey, you know, but yeah, his mom and I got along very well. We were really good friends. But I wouldn't give up my life on the farm for anything. And I think today that if some of these kids did go work on a farm for a summer or two, whatever, I think we would have a lot better kids. It makes you tough and it makes you learn and you appreciate what you get. And sometimes you cry when you don't get what you want. Um, Mom and Dad made sure that we were well fed, that we had clothes, and then the rest of it was up to us. We had to do the work, and we did. And when I drive down 21st and 167th and 21st, and I see that the farm is gone, that upsets me because there was so many good memories on that farm that's gone, but we still have them. So, you know, that's what I like about it. Maybe his dad was right. Maybe maybe he shouldn't have married a farm girl. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
I was a daydreamer because I love sports. I live sports. Played softball. Well, not then. It was baseball and football. And so I'd be in school, and next thing you know, my thoughts would be outlined. I would have no clue what the teacher was saying to me. And I always got in trouble.
Well, he actually went, was it semi-pro?
Baseball, yeah.
In baseball, he got as far as semi-pro, but he found out he was a pitcher on the mound.
I didn't know I needed glasses.
He didn't know he needed glasses. And he found out too late he needed glasses. So he gave up the semi-pro. Or we might be talking right now, Don, it's like we're
I doubt it.
High up in the Major League Baseball.
Dad was very tough on me as a kid in that when it came to sports, there's always somebody better than you. Took seat, I guess. I never bragged about being this or that because I always knew somebody out there is going to be better than me.
And
but
were
I'd
you
try.
Tall as a kid?
Actually, it was football. I loved to play football, but I was a skinny little runt.
And they played
well, when we
tag
lived over on South Fern in Wichita, there was a park, Ailey Park, over on Seneca. We'd go over there with the neighborhood kids. Well, we didn't have pads. I'd go home, my clothes would be torn to shreds. But the last time I played, I broke 4 ribs off my sternum. And I was in middle school. So I was in hot water with the gym coach because I couldn't do anything for 6 weeks. And then once I got healed up, and we had all gym games at school during gym, and I'd been playing football for ages. It seemed like I don't know when I started picking it up, probably 5 or 6 years old, but I could throw a football 40, 50 yards back then, and I could kick a ball like crazy. And coach I think he wanted me to play football in college, but in high school when I went to East, this little toothpick of a guy against these big kids, I didn't have a chance. So I didn't even go out. But also I started playing baseball. We were on a team in Wichita, my younger brother and I. And if I wasn't playing the outfield, I was pitching. And I liked to pitch. It kept me out of the outfield where I didn't have to do a lot of running. And I wasn't bad at it. And this friend of mine, he knew a fireman at that time who was also a former professional league baseball player. So he introduced me to him, and I went to the station and threw pitches to him on the back slab at the fire station. And he told me to go such and such, and I signed a contract to play with, it was kind of like the Wichita Candlelighters back then. It was on that order. And I was a high school kid. So under contract, I can't play high school sports. So I went as far as the last year I played on the team. We went to Leavenworth, to the prison. And that opened my eyes, because here I am in a prison with absolutely zero identification, no belt, no wallet, nothing. And we're playing against the inmates. I don't know if we won or lost. They only let me take the mound once. That was over at West Side Athletic Field.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the younger years playing baseball, we never pitched off of a mound. So when I was under contract, I had to learn how to pitch off of a mound. Very unsimilar circumstances, because you're 18 inches high versus flat. And I didn't know I needed glasses, so I couldn't hit the strike zone. And I decided, no, this isn't going to work. But then after that, after we got married, we started playing co-ed softball together. And she played up till she was in her late 30s, I think. And then I played up till I was about 51 or 52.